Well, we're 1 week in, and both of these teams are undefeated. But someone's O has got to go when the Kansas City Chiefs visit the San Diego Chargers. If you like what you see here, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can get notified every time we post a new video. My name's Allie Burns. This is Picks and Parlays. I've got Craig Trapp with us today to help break it on down. Craig, how's it going? How'd your weekend treat you?
It was so. It could have finished it off with a winning week if Denver's kicker could have made either the extra point or the kicks. But hey, I'll take it. It wasn't a terrible week. Sometimes you just have to move on in the NFL. And I really like this matchup. I think the Chiefs and the Chargers, both obviously division opponents here, have big aspirations this year. And I think we're going to learn a lot about both of these teams in this one.
Yeah, so I'm showing Kansas City as the favorite here, -8.5. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. The total's at 47.5. Where do we go with this one?
Well, when you saw this total come out, you just kind of knew this one was going to get bet up, and it did get bet up, 1.5, I think it was. And I wouldn't doubt if this even goes up another half a point to a point. But I think you saw Kansas City kind of move the ball at will against a pretty good Houston Texans defense. And then you saw the Chargers struggle against Cincinnati's defense that was terrible last year. And Tyrod Taylor just did not look like the veteran that we thought he would. He did not look good. And I think this looks like a mismatch on paper, but I think that's when the NFL odds makers get you the most, is when you think you know something, you might not. And I think that's a dangerous number, that 8.5 for a road favorite.
I would agree with that. I mean, I can't take points with the Chargers. I mean, they lost that whole game. They didn't win it until the fourth. It was 7-0 in the first, 7-6. Then it was 13-6, and then all of a sudden they scored 10 in the fourth, and it was 16-13. We all go home. It was so unimpressive to me, and the Chiefs really did impress me. They hit their total on the number. They covered their spread. If I had to go away, if I had to choose a side, I would choose the Chiefs here, but it does seem really fishy. What about a total? Talk to me about a total, because I'm not liking the sides today.
Well, I definitely like the total in this one. I like the over. I do think there's a little issue with the Chiefs because their offense line is pretty good, but this Chargers defense is really good. I mean, Joe Burrow was hit a million times by Bosa, and they have three of the better defensive backs, probably maybe the best trio of defensive backs in the NFL. So the Chargers, I think, we'll be able to keep them in check. I think there's going to be like a 27, 24, 28, 27 type game. And I think the Chargers do cover, but my better play is definitely on the total. I think the over is the play here. Eventually, the Chiefs just wear you down, and you don't need to protect Mahomes as much as you do, say, that the Bengals did Joe Burrow, even though Joe Burrow is pretty nimble back there. Mahomes, that's when he's at his best. You rush him out, he gets flushed out. That's when he gets some big plays deep. So I think it's a lot of danger. And let's remember, this Chiefs running game looked really good last week. So I think maybe you'll see the Chiefs even run the ball to keep that pass rush off of Mahomes.
Yeah, I might wait for this one for an in-play, because if the Chargers go 3 quarters and the Chiefs are scoring every quarter, if the Chargers go 3 scoreless quarters again, they're going to be screwed by the fourth. There's no way they'll be able to catch up. So maybe I'll just in-play this one. Strongest play, Craig Trapp says take the over in KC and the Chargers. That's your free pick from Picks and Parlays.